सुनो मत बोलो wherever whenever whatever you are be 100% कर्नाटक किसी को आओ मत कहो किसी को जाओ मत कहो ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना complaint level मौज में रहो be happy
Sri Krishna Sri Krishna Sri Krishna Sri Krishna Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Okay, finally you got admission in higher education. So, now put efforts. Only getting admission in a best institution is not the end, it is the beginning. So, we have got that. We are born as human beings. We want to know the truth. We are at the feet of the great masters. See? So, Durlabham Trayame Vaitad Devanugraha Hetukam Manushyatvam Mumukshutvam Mahapurusha Samshraya. You got it. What next? Eat and sleep. See? So here, from the 8th mantra, the teacher says, Ato vimuktai prayateta vidvan. Chant. Ato vimuktai prayateta vidvan. Sanyasta bhahyartha sukhasprahassan. Santam mahantam samupetya deshikam. Tenopadishtartha samahitatma. Ataha, therefore, vidvan. You are all vidvan. Ataha, vidvan. Vimuktyai prayatet. Now we have to put efforts for vimukti, for freedom. We already seen it. Freedom from what? Freedom from wrong notions. How many wrong notions we have? 4. One wrong notion about ourselves, who we are. Second wrong notion about the world. See? The third wrong notion about God. And the fourth wrong notion about the spiritual practice. Ato vimuktei prayateta vidvan. Then, for that, sanyasta bhahyartha sukhasprahassan. The first step will be bhaya artha sukhasprahassan, sanyasya. We must withdraw ourselves from all the comforts and attractions and attachments for the worldly objects, worldly pursuits. You all have that. Then, santam mahantam samupetya deshikam. Then we have to reach at the feet of the great masters, deshikam, those who are well versed in the scriptures, tena upadishta artha. Now whatever will be explained by them, samahitatma bhava, now absorb that. See? So now the ball is in our court. Whatever was needed, it is blessed to us by the God's grace. We got it. Now we have to work. So we have taken the first step. Then next one. Uddaredatmanatmanam magnam samsara varidho yogarudhatvam samyak darshana nishtaya. So when we read this mantra, then after this you read Bhagavad Gita, then you will come to understand that, as it happened with me, that Bhagavan Krishna has stolen verses from Vivekacüdamani. Because first I read this and then Bhagavad Gita. So, Uddaredatmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripuratmanah. How many atmi are there? Uddaredatmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripu atmanah. How many atmi? 8 of them. Therefore, when we use any word in scriptures, or for that purpose anywhere, we must be very clear about reference to context. With what reference a particular word is used. What we call technically as the tatparya nirnay. See, when something is said, what for it is said? What is the purpose of telling? See, if we take only the mechanical thing, no, I can read Sanskrit. See, so that doesn't mean you will know the scriptures. I told my servant, hey, go and get the mouse from the table. I had to do something here. He went and caught hold of a mouse and came, take this. The word is the same, spelling is the same. Therefore, in what context that word mouse was used must be clear to us. Therefore, first, Uddaredatmanatmanam. We are solely responsible for our evolution. Oh God, don't get lost in that. There was a student, he filed a case against another student with the university. Rather, a case against university in the court. So, the judge asked, who is your lawyer? No, I'll fight my case. Oh, very good. What happened? University is biased. How come? My friend, he was given grace marks and thereafter he was declared pass. But the university did not give me grace marks. Really? Give me the data. So the student said, my friend, he got 47% marks. University gave 3 marks and he was declared pass. Very good, you are prepared very well. What about your score? I got 3 marks. Now university has to give the grace marks. What goes from the pocket of university? This is a translation of Hindi into English. Many people, they think in Hindi and talk in English. One person, He is very fond of talking in English, but he doesn't know. Swamiji, I take the dust from my feet and put on your head. आपकी चरण धूली आपके सर पर रहा था. So this student, he said, what does it matter for the university to give me these grace marks? University can give you grace mark if you have come up to a particular level. See? So 50% required, 47% you earned, very good. 3 we give you, go ahead. But you have got only 3% and 47 you want grace. Exactly the same way. Uddharedatmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet. So here, Uddharedatmanatmanam magnam samsaravaridhau. Samsaravari is the ocean of relative existence. Samsara, samyak sansarati. That which is constantly changing is samsara. See? Therefore, in this constantly changing ocean of relative existence, where we are submerged, magnam, and uddharedatmanatmanam, nobody can come and help us. 3, 4 principles, remember. We have to live our life. We have to die our death. There is no proxy. You are my good friend, please die on my behalf. No. We have to live our life, we have to die our death. We have to work on our spiritual evolution. Nobody can help us. Then, for that, yoga rudatvam asadya. See? Arurukshormune yogam karma karanamuchyate yoga rudasya tasyaiva shamak karanamuchyate. 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So, yoga rudatvam asadya. So, you have to become qualified to ride the steed of the yoga. Yoga arudha. Like we ride on a horse. So, to ride on the horse of yoga, you have to be qualified for that. See? Asadya, then samyak darshana nishtaya. Now what for you want to do this thing? You want to know the truth, that's it. Nothing else. Samyak darshan. Correct experience. Because there are so many things which come. Karma is there, Upasana is there, and there yoga is there, then charity is there. Kurute Ganga Sagar Gamanam Vrata Paripalana Mathavadanam Jnana Vihina Sarvamatena Bhajatina Muktim Janmashatena Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam. So many things are there. Go to Gangaji, Gangadas. Go to Yamunaji, Yamunadas. Get frustrated, come home, Devdas. We have to be very clear. All the problems are born because of wrong notions. Correct the notions. Problems can never be solved. Problems have to be dissolved. See? You try to solve one problem, you create another problem. Therefore, in this relative world, any kind of governance you take, it will be absolute failure. Anything you do. Because that is the law of Prakriti. Prakriti is that where Vikruti is natural. See? We may try ourselves. Like as the age grows, you can't stop growing your age, but we try to hide it. And therefore, we do the makeup. Makeup is for what? For covering the breakup. But even then it is known. See? Therefore, friends, we have to clearly understand this world has always been like this. There is nothing new in this world. See? Whether you take the monarchy system of governance or you take the communist system of governance Or you take the dictator system of governance, or you take the democratic system of governance. Everywhere problems are, problems will be there. So what should we do? Uddared atmanatmanam. Don't get lost in this. Protect yourself. See? Those who cannot protect themselves, how can they protect others? We have to protect ourselves. So, for that, yoga rudhatvam asadhya. No, get ready to ride the steed of yoga. See? And what is the technique? Samyak darshana nishtaya. Samyak darshana. So what is the samyak darshana? Correct, perfect understanding. There are three things. One is karma, second is upasana, and third is brahmadhyanam. Now what for these things are done? Karmani chitta shuddhyartham. Aikagriyartham upasanam. Mokshartham brahma vidyanam. Iti Vedanta Dindiva. So what for we do the karma? We do the karma to get something in this world. And there is no end to it. And therefore we get entangled more and more and more. There is no end to it. But if we understand the purpose of doing the karma is chitta shuddhyartham. See? Therefore, when we are doing something for the purification of the mind, then the confusion about what will I get if I do this thing will go away. See? Then why should we do everything in your life? Time pass. Life is nothing to do, nowhere to go. Life is so simple, friends. We make it complicated. So, karmani chitta shuddhyartham. Then, aikagriyartham upasanam. Upasana is done for what? See, friends, when I am talking to you, who is the first person who is listening to me? Myself. Is it not? So if my words do not influence and change me, will they influence and change others? So when we are chanting the Lord's name, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Take that mala in the hand, keep it in a bag, and then keep on going Hare Ram. Because it gets entangled inside. Then jhatka, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. See, friends, chitta ekagriyartham. Now, where the japa is going on, it is going on in the mind. See, mind expresses as speech. The unmanifest speech is paravani. Ready to manifest speech is the pashyantivani. The subtle manifest speech is the madhyama vani, and the gross manifest is the vaikari vani. And origin is the chetana. So, chetana is beyond speech. Chetana expresses as mind. Mind expresses as paravani, pashyanti, madhyama, vaikari. So when we are chanting the Lord's name, this I am telling you from, there is one great text attributed to Ishwar Advayavad or Samvit Siddhanta or Kashmiri Shaivaism. There is one text, Shiva Sutra. Like we have got Bhakti Sutra, Narada Bhakti Sutra, we have got Brahma Sutra, we have got Yoga Sutra. Like that, there is one Shiva Sutra. In that Shiva Sutra, the meaning of the mantra comes. See? Mantra Chaitanyam. That is the so small sutra. Sutra is always small. So, when we are chanting Om Namah Shivaya, it should slowly start descending and go back to the Chaitanya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. So from the gross to the subtle is the migration in chanting the Lord's name. It is for this purpose the Upasana is done. And Upasana is karma pradhan. Devotion is never done. Devotion we have. Upasana is done. Therefore, yoga rudatvam asadhya. To attain this yoga rudatvam, what is required? Samyak darshana nishtaya. We must have a clear understanding about whatever we are doing or not doing, what is the purpose behind it. Why you are chanting the Lord's name? Did he come and tell you, hey, take my name or else I give you? No. Why we are doing? Why we should get up early in the morning and do our sadhana? What the scriptures will get to make us wake up early in the morning, leave a nice comfortable bed and get a meditation. Useless, eh? I sleep. What for it is told? There must be some purpose. We have to understand it. See, friends. Therefore, samyak darshana nishtaya. We should have a clear understanding about our spiritual practice. See. Otherwise it becomes mechanical. There are so many ways to look at it. Start from many to one. This is the journey. What are many? Objects are many. Very good. Now take one. Sound. So you have rejected other four objects. Now sounds are many. Take only one. Sri Ram, Sri Ram. But when you repeat it, it becomes many. Oh God, then what is one? One is the silence. So, Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram. Attention is not on Sri Ram. Attention is on the silence which is one. You go still deeper in your own understanding. Samyak darshana nishtaya. Then that which is finite, sounds are finite. They can be repeated. Silence is infinite. You cannot repeat the silence. And as a result, mind come to a standstill. Like the space supports all the four elements. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantyapaha, na shoshayati marutaha. This mantra is for the space. Nainam chindanti shastrani, space cannot be cut by the sword. Nainam dahati pavakaha, this fire cannot burn the space. Na kledayanti apaha, cannot make the space wet by the waters. Na marutaha, the air cannot take it away anywhere. So what is the space? Space is supporting all the changes, not rejecting anything, but not getting influenced by anything. This is what is happening. Samyak darshana nishtaya. First, worldly talks, thoughts, then mantra, then reduce. More importance to the silence than to the words. Then, words can be repeated, silence cannot be repeated. Come to the silence. Then you discover words come from the silence, remain for some time, they go back, dissolve in the silence. Like the waves come out of the ocean, go back to the ocean. Addition of waves to the ocean is not a gain to the ocean. When the waves die, it is not a loss to the ocean. Samyak darshana nishtaya, this is the meaning. Otherwise, mechanically, we will take only what is said as a Sanskrit word. It is the tritiya vibhakti, instrumental case. Don't get into that. Sanyasya sarva karmani bhavabandha vimuktaye yatyatam panditai dhiraihi atmabhyasa upastitaihi. So, what is the samyak darshana nishtaya? Techniques are given. Sanyasta sarva karmani, give up all the karma. Thank God, I am going to sleep. Remember one important thing. What is karma? Action plus the sense of doership is equal to karma. Action is not karma. If you want to have your legal papers authenticated, you might have taken a beautiful printout. But unless it is authenticated by the court of law, it doesn't become a deed. One is the document, second is the deed. Deed is valid, not the document. Exactly. Kriya, no sin, no merit. Like we take food. After we take food, there is a constipation. Then mahapap. Other person, dysentery, mahapunya. No, because I am digesting the food. This notion is not there. But when I take the food, oh, on Ekadashi, I have taken that. Now what will happen? Go to hell. Because you have done that. There is a non-stop flight. Therefore, sanyasya sarva karmani, meaning what? Yad yat karma karomi tattad akhilam shambho tavaradhana. Convert the activities into devotion. See, this is one technique. Sanyasya sarva karmani. Second technique is naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manne tatatavit pashyan shrunnan sprushan jigran ashnan swapnan gachan swapan sashan pralapan visrujan chay. Everything, whatever is being, is happening. Normally what happens, I am doing that. Remove that dumb factor I. How to do that? See, I have done that work. This is active voice. You know voices? You are studying grammar. It's called as the kartari prayog. In Sanskrit, kartari prayog. I have done that work. Now what will be the karmani or the passive voice? The work is done. By whom it is done is not important. Work is done is important. In the same manner, sanyasta sarva karmani means I have done this, I have not done this thing. That I factor must be deleted. Things are done. Very good. Ho gaya. Sanyasta sarva karmani. For what? Bhavabandha vimuktaye. Because when the karma is done, karma phala will be there and he will get entangled in that again and again and again. Bhavabandha mukta. Bhavabandha, bhava means what? To become. Like small kids we ask, hey, when you are grown up, what do you want to become? So, we constantly want to become something or the other. And that becoming like a child, what do you want to become? I want to become a taxi driver. Then, no, I want to grow up. Then, I want to become a truck driver. So, the becoming has no end. Therefore, sanyasya sarva karmani bhavabandha vimukta. Then, yatyatam panditaihi upasitaihi dhiraihi. Now, this has to be practiced by the wise, patient, sincere seekers. You all. How? Atmabhyase upasthitai. Now we are all here for Atmabhyasa, for the practice of knowledge. POK. See? We are here only for this purpose. So whatever we are doing, the impact of all our activities should be brought to ourselves. Am I doing something and creating a burden of doership, carrying the frustration of failure and the arrogance of success? See? So here, Atmabhyase upastitaihi, we have to again and again work on it. In simple words, before we take up any job, during the execution of the job, and after the job is over, what is the quality of our mind maintained or not? Before taking up any job, are we excited? Are we frustrated? Are we depressed? Why the work has to come to me only? See? Before you take up anything, are we inspired or not? Remember this basic principle, friends. We must begin our day in an inspired mode. When you are inspired, sky is the limit for your abilities. But if we take this thing, why this morning comes so early? No. Therefore, before the work is done, during the work is done, are we excited or we are cool? And after the work is done, are we regretting? Or we are arrogant? Or we are without any agitations in the mind? Therefore, chittas, next verse, chittasya shuddhaye karma natu vastu upalabdhaye vastu siddhir vicharena na kinchit karma kotibhihi. Therefore, chittasya shuddhaye karma. So we already told you, karma is for the purification of the mind. Now what is the impurity in the mind? Then only we can purify it. See? Now to tell this, I will give you a simple example. Once I was taking food somewhere in somebody's house. So while taking food, one grain of rice landed in my beard. So their child, she told me, Swamiji, there is something dirty on your beard. I said, take it out, but don't pull. It is not a wig, it is original. It pains. So she took out that small one. Show me what is the dirt. Rice. Do you think I am eating dirt or what? And in her struggle, one hair was sacrificed and it fell into the rice. Then when I was taking the rice, Swamiji, wait, again dirt. What dirt? See, the hair is there. I said, am I eating dirt? Swamiji, I don't understand what you are talking. I said, look here. In the beard, anything other than the beard is a dirt, is it not? In the food, anything other than the food is a dirt. In the mind, other than the mind, everything is dirt. And what is the dirt? Which can be removed. Think. So, what are the dirty things in our mind? Kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, shadripu. See? So, chittasya shuddhaye karma, for the purification of the mind, meaning what? We have to get rid of these impurities. Desire, anger, greed, jealousy, frustration, arrogance. These are to be removed. And how they can be removed? When we are doing that as our obligatory duty. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. If that is your duty, do it. I don't like it. We didn't ask you whether you like it or not. Do it means do it. In short, the impurity of the mind is the personal prejudice, likes and dislikes. That is the impurity of the mind. And for that, when we do whatever we are supposed to do, we overcome the personal likes and dislikes. That is the purity of the mind. So, impurity of the mind is watching who is the prompter of our mind. Is it the Kama or the Shama? If it is the Kama, the desire, we will be going the wrong way. If it is the Lord, we will go in the right way. What we call technically that the Preya Marga and Shreya Marga. In Kathopanishad this topic comes. Preyascha Shreyascha Ubhau. Every event is an option for us. Whether we get benefited from that or we get entangled in that. So, chittasya shuddhaye karma, natu vastu palabdhaye. By this karma, you can never attain fulfillment in life. Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, last verse. Etar buddhva buddhiman syat krutakrutyascha bharata. Krutakrutyascha means we have attained fulfillment in life. There are no loose ends. Krutakrutyascha. So, karma natu vastu palabdhaye. We should not have that wrong notion. By doing karma we will attain something. No. Karma is only for purification of the mind. See. Otherwise, we waste our whole life. We do this, do that. Relax, relax. As much we get entangled in the activity, with the same ease, we should be able to withdraw from the activities. We get addicted to something or the other. See? There was one lady, she is no more, recently she died. So she was good in singing. So one day she asked me, Swamiji, please tell me my personal level, what is the spiritual practice I should do? I said, I'll tell, but you're not like it. He said, no, you tell. I said, you stop singing bhajans. You can see her face. Swamiji, why you are telling me this? I said, okay, forget, sing. I am not obsessed. You asked me, I told you. No, you are not the first one. 2-3 Mahatmas also told me the same thing. Why this is? We are all connected. Then I told her, I said, look here, you are getting entangled in anything in life. There was one student, grown up, he was also coming and attending the lectures. So, after every talk, he will come to my room and say, Swamiji, today's lecture, I have put it in a poetic form. So first time he came, elderly man, so I heard, okay, very good. Poetry, he has written. Then second lecture, again he came, second poetry. Now he was constantly wanting somebody to listen to his poetry. From that day onward, whenever there is a poet, I run away. Poet aya bhago. The same thing. Once you get entangled in anything, you will be caught up in that. Therefore, natu vastu upalabdhe. And any karma which is done, it begins in time, remains for some time and ends after some time. It cannot be eternal. Then, vastu siddhi vicharena. Therefore, only by proper inquiry, the truth is revealed. Truth is not gained. Therefore, our Mahamantra is what? Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. You cannot gain divinity. A simple example. A man is. He becomes husband. Is it not? Is anybody by birth husband? Thank God. So, man is, he becomes husband. Clear? Now, can the husband become man? No. Why? He is already a man. In the same manner, Paramatma became Jiva. Jiva cannot become Paramatma, but he is already there. Then it was his wrong notion that I am a soul, I am a Jiva. In the same manner, this miserable husband, he has forgotten for no reason that I am a man, and therefore all the time frustrated, why it is like that, why it is like that. So what he has to do? Only he is to be reminded, come on, Karnataka. See? When you are in front of your wife, when she is talking, keep quiet. When she is quiet, don't talk. There will be peace prevailed everywhere, and you have attained liberation. See? Therefore, vastu siddhi vicharena na kinchit karma koti vihi. See? Koti karma, millions of karma you may do. It is not going to yield and discover your own divinity. See? And therefore, meditation also don't do. Meditation is the process of undoing. Meditation is the process of unbecoming. See? Therefore, na kinchit karma kotibihi, continuing further, samyak vicharata siddha, rajju tattvavadharana, भ्रांत्योदित महासर्प भय दुख विनाशिनी भ्रांत्या उदित महासर्प भय दुख विनाशिनी धारणा. Dharana means the notion. See, Vedanta is not complete unless you bring the snake and the rope. See, the snake is meant for the disciples to go and bite, and the rope is meant for the guru to hang himself. Dvaita over. See? There was a village like yours here, and one farmer's son, not doing anything, maybe about 15, 16 years, not studying, not doing work, etc. So this his father got angry. Go to that ashram at least. That means all who are useless, they go to ashram. See, go to that ashram at least and learn something there. He went there, came after a month or so. Why? No, they are all confused. They are searching for a snake. They are not finding snake anywhere. Rajju sarpa, snake and a rope, snake and a rope. Here it is said. Rajju tattvavadharana. See? When, be attentive. It's a very important expression. It is not absolute light. It is not absolute darkness. It is the evening time. Little darkness, little light. And then you cross. And suppose there is a hose pipe. And you don't know, you are new in that place. And you step on that. Because the hose pipe, it will little bit move. Oh God, I think there is a snake here. And once you get that notion, there is a snake, it has bitten me, you start getting all the things. See? It happened once in somewhere in Himalayas, we were having a retreat. One person came, Swamiji, I was coming, I think I stepped on the snake and the snake has beaten me. Now what will happen? I said, yes, that's my question. Is the snake alive? After biting you, can somebody survive? So what we do? To kill that snake, we take the torch and a stick in the hand. We don't go to see the rope, we go to see the snake. And when you go with the right means of knowledge and then focus the light, then you come to discover it was a hose pipe or a rope. After you have discovered this, will you continue your inquiry? Okay, this is a rope, very good. But where the snake has gone? Think, Brantya Udita. In the same manner, whatever we have recognized something out of delusion, we will not continue to inquire where the delusion has gone. This is one of the most important spiritual practice. See, when we recognize something as real, then only our desires for that object come up. When something is recognized as an illusion, we cannot have the following things in our mind. We do not desire to possess the illusions. We do not want to improve the illusions. We do not want to destroy the illusions. We are not afraid of the illusions. Like the mirage waters. You must be seeing here, so hot country. From a distance you see the mirage waters. So when you say, oh, let me take a battlefield with the mirage waters, I want to go and do the chemical analysis of that. No. You know it is mirage waters. The day we understand this is an illusion, we will not get influenced by that. But the deer or the animal, they don't understand it. They get influenced and they suffer. See, one most important principle I am going to tell you, be very attentive. If you can catch that point, you have conquered 50% of your spiritual progress. It's very simple. You stand in front of the mirror, there will be reflection in the mirror. Then a bird comes and stands in front of the mirror, there will be reflection for the bird also. Clear? What is the interaction between this bird and its reflection and the man and his reflection? Can anybody stop that reflection from happening? You cannot stop. It will be there. But how do we take it? And how the bird takes it? We take it, we look into it by different angles. We use it, but we don't get entangled in that. But the bird, oh, somebody is there. So he goes on pecking. Oh, it's not going, he's pecking me also. Okay, I'll do it more. And he starts bleeding. Then, let me see, where is he? Let me go behind the mirror. He goes, oh, he's not there. Run away, I think. He must have gone. Again he comes in front. Again starts. Then he is not able to get rid of. Then he walks the spiritual path. Then he will be doing the charity, dana, dharma. Again, oh, still there. It's not working. I think, let me wipe it out with a cloth. Wipes, oh, still there. Maybe I should wash it with the hose pipe. Still there. Then let me do the yoga. He does the yoga, and after opening the eyes, still there. Oh God, let me do meditation. Let me do pranayama. He may do anything. He cannot do anything to the reflection. Because it appears yet doesn't exist. The same thing is for us also. Now what is the difference between us and the bird? We do not take the reflection, although it appears as real. The bird takes the reflection which appears as real, and for him the samsara begins. If this example is clear, come to yourself. Whether it is you and me or whether they are a great masters. For all of us, body identification is not an option, it is a compulsion. We are all living only through body identification. I am talking to you after body identification. You are not listening to me, or sorry, you are listening to me through body identification. See? But what is happening? I take this body identification as real and I become a teacher. And you take your identification as real and you become a student. And the samsara begins. So what is to be done? Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. You are in the satsanga. At the time of satsanga, then what you should be? Satsangi. Be 100%. That's it. Don't carry the burden of body identification on your head. You cannot stop it. It will be there. See, Bhagavan Ramakrishna was suffering from the throat cancer. So his devotees used to tell, Thakur, why don't you tell the mother that you are having such a pain? And he used to tell, I am not having pain. See the difference? There is pain, but there is no painful personality. So what should be our spiritual practice therefore? Let the action be there, but no actor be born. Let the knowledge be there, but let no knower be born. Let the experience be there, but let there be no experiencer born. That is what is mentioned here. Samyak vicharata siddha rajju tattvavadharana. Samyak vichara, proper understanding. The bird also sees the reflection, we also see, but our understanding is different, its understanding is different. Therefore, that which is created, Bhrantyodita Mahasarpa, the terrible snake which appeared because of the delusion. Friends, delusion is inside. The result, illusion is outside. See? So, Bhrantyodita Mahasarpa, Bhaya Dukkha Vinashini. The miseries which are born out of wrong notions are removed. See? Only by samyak vicharataha, by proper understanding, by proper inquiry. Arthasya nishchayo drishto vicharena hitoktitha na snanena na danena pranayamashate vam. Arthasya nishchayaha hitoktitaha vicharena drishtaha. What is the correct import of any particular statement is possible to be understood by hitoktitaha, those who are our well-wishers, aptavakya, our saints, our sages, our scriptures, our teachers, whatever they have told, with that understanding we should go. See, we should never see, you have studied, tad vijnanartham gurum eva vigachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam gurum eva vigachet. Shastrajnyaha api swatantrena brahmajnana anveshanam na kuryat. Don't take scriptural study for a ride. Otherwise we will get lost. Therefore, the parampara is important. So, hitoktitaha vicharena, whatever way we are taught how to think properly. See friends, I'll tell you one more thing. Right from childhood, we were never taught by our parents how to think. They have never taught us. They themselves don't know. Then we go to the schools, colleges. There also we don't know how to think. Everything we have to learn. But when it comes to thinking, we are totally non-plus. See? What scriptures do, they teach us how to think. See? Now to make it simple, now this camera is in front of my face at eye level. Suppose this camera is up there, and from there, if the picture is taken, I'll be seen a compressed one. If the camera is from a very lower angle, and then I'll be looking like a giant. So where is the defect? Is the defect in me or in the camera? No. The defect is in the angle. What our scriptures teach us, look at the world with a proper angle. Change your angle of perception, your vision will change. See, in the relative experience, there is no solution to any problem. From the absolute point of view, there is no problem to be solved. Wave versus wave, constant fighting with each other. I want to win over you. You must have seen on the sea you go. It's a great fun to watch. One wave comes and eats the other one, the third comes like that. See? So, I versus you, samsara is there. See? Now, what will be the interaction of the wave, not against the wave, but wave against the ocean? Will the wave compete with the ocean? Then what will be the interaction of the wave with the ocean? Surrender. Second angle. Third angle. What will be the interaction of the ocean with the waves? Tsunami I don't like, Baba. Small ripples I like, they're cute. No. Bhagwan Bhagavad Gita. Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyaha. From the ocean's point of view, the waves are, the tsunamis are not terrible and small littles are not innocent. Samoham sarva bhuteshu. Now come back to yourself. The vision says, Samoham sarva rangeshu. Samoham sarva formeshu. You have simply changed the standpoint of life. Vedanta teaches us, correct your standpoint of life. Then you will come to know these problems are never solved. They have to be dissolved. And they can be dissolved only by changing the standpoint in your life. See, if a person goes and kills others, then he is also hanged. Both of them die. Just imagine, for the sake of understanding, both of them come in front of you. And you ask the person who was killed, you were killed by him. Was it right? No, it was wrong. He was very bad. He has killed, I was not. He will justify from his standpoint. And the person who killed, you ask him. He says, he deserved killing. From his standpoint, he is right. In short, none of us is wrong. What is the problem? Problem is the standpoint which we take in life. What our Vedanta tells us is this. Correct your standpoint of life. Otherwise, we will be lost only in this. Therefore, arthasya nishchayo drishtaha vicharena hitoktitaha. We have to learn the art of proper thinking. We must know how to think. Therefore, na snanena, na danena, na pranayama shatena va. So, you will never come to know the truth by all this na snanena, kurute ganga sagara gamanam, vrata paripalanam athava danam. See, you may keep on doing that. It's good for cleansing your body. But it has nothing to do with your spiritual evolution. Therefore, one has to clearly correct our understanding of spiritual life, and that can happen only by proper inquiry. Now, the topic is, who is a qualified seeker? Adhikarinam ashaste फलसिद्धिर्विशेषतः उपायादेशकालाद्या सन्त्यस्मिन् सहकारिणः अधिकारिणम आशास्ते फलसिद्धि विशेषतः. The attainment of success depends on, are you qualified for that or not? Adhikari. Remember one simple thing. In your government jobs or worldly things, the being useless is the adhikari. But on the spiritual path, you have to be qualified. Adhikar. Adhikarinam ashaste parasiddhi visheshataha. Then only you will attain fulfillment in life. He will tell what are the qualifications for a seeker of truth. So, upaya desha kaladya santi asmin sahakarina. And then all other things, like you are doing karma, and then you are going to the temple, you are cleaning the house, you are doing some charity, all that thing, you get up early in the morning and again sleep. See, all those things, desha kaladya sahakarina, they may be useful, but they are not the ultimate. So what are the qualifications for the seeker of truth? It is to be clearly understood. Next verse. I have to continue or stop? Stop? Continue. Continue? You are not feeling sleepy? Ato vichara kartavyo jidnyasoratma vastunah समासाद्य दया सिंधुम गुरुम ब्रह्म विदुत्तमम अतः विचार कर्तव्यः जिज्ञासोः आत्मवस्तुनः. So if we are the jidnyasu, we have to first of all know, inquire. Avichara kruto bandha vicharena nivartate. In Panchadashi it is there. Avichara means what? Not the absence of thinking, but apurna vichar, incomplete thinking. See? So, ataha vichara kartavya, think properly. Atmavastuna, think about what? Atmavastu. Now, what is Atmavastu? Who am I? Friends, at this moment we all know what I am. At this moment, I am a teacher and you are a student. What I am. Our understanding, our life is relational understanding. But we have to discover the non-relational reality. See? Therefore, who am I? Not what I am. What we talk to others is what I am. And that what I am is only a relational expression. Like, I am mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, I am Indian, I am not Indian, I am rich, I am poor, I am Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. These are all expressions through the conditioning. But who am I? This is to be inquired. So, vichara kartavya jidnyaso atmavastuna, then samasadya daya sindhum gurum brahma viduttamam. Then we have to approach the Guru Maharaj. See. Now here I'll tell you something very important. We have to very clearly understand it. There are two types of teachers. We belong to the Acharya Parampara. Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Parampara. And the other type of teacher, they belong to the Avdhuta Marga or the Siddha Marga. And they descend in this world. We have to ascend. And therefore, such great masters, they have all the divine powers in them. And they do not teach us like the acharyas teach us. There it is one-to-one relationship. See, if you have studied the Navanath Grantha Sangraha, in that Matsyendranath had one disciple, Gorakhnath. Gorakhnath has one disciple, Gahaninath. Gahaninath had one disciple, Nivruttinath. Nivruttinath had one disciple, Jnaneshwar Maharaj, one-to-one. And there the knowledge and wisdom is transferred through Bluetooth. Our Bluetooth gone. Therefore, we are in a process of ascending. And they will not do it for any Tom, Dick and Harry. They also find out who is qualified. Therefore, we should never get carried away by all those things which are happening. No, don't get carried away. We have to study, we have to ascend. Many times we get so much carried away by this thing, and then that becomes the mainstay of our whole life. No. We go, salute them, take their blessings. Everything is necessary in life to protect us from ourselves. Therefore, he already said, Samasadha Dayasan Gurum Brahma Viduttamam. See, therefore Upanishad says, Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. Shrotriya is the one who has studied the scriptures with the Guru Parampara systematically. Then alone he has the language, the communicate the scriptural authority. And then only the knowledge becomes firm. See? And therefore you will see in such great masters, those who are in this Siddha Marga, they do not make anybody sit on this is how this knowledge is transferred. Therefore, we should be very clear about it. Don't get carried away by all those things which we see everywhere in the world. Here it is, Gurum Brahma Viduttamam. We have to study the scriptures and slowly we will be free from all these things. Last life, this life, next life, no. Neither are we born, nor do we die. Hold on to this. Otherwise we get derailed from the spiritual path. Therefore, approach the teacher. Now, who is the adhikari student? Medhavi Purusho Vidvan. Uha Poha Vichakshanaha. Adhikaryatma Vidyayam. Ukta Lakshana Lakshitaha. Atma Vidyayam Adhikari. He is qualified for the Atma Vidya. Who is that one? Medhavi, intelligent. Purusha, the one who is ready to put forward sincere efforts. Vidwan, he who is not dull-witted, is intelligent. Uha Poha Vichakshanaha, who is able to discriminate, dissect and go deep into inquiry. See? Such a person is adhikari, qualified for the Atma Vidya. And therefore you will see those who are unable to do this, they get tired. Mumukshoreva hi brahma Jidnyasar yogyatamatam. So these are the qualifications. Vivekinaha, one with the discrimination. Virakta, dispassionate. Shamadi gunashalinaha, the one with the Shama, Dhamma, Uparati, Shraddha, Titiksha, Samadhana, the six-fold spiritual wealth. And Mumukshu, and the sincere seeker of liberation. He who wants to get out of this relative world, he alone is qualified for studying the Brahma Vidya or the Brahma Jidnyasa. Now hereafter the teacher will take us, what are these four things? Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi, Shataka Sampatti and Mumukshutva. These fourfold qualification, they are very essential for the student to study, understand. Tesha Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.